Howdy, Liz.
Hey, Mr. Robot. So this is going to be a fun experiment. I believe what you have lined up for us is you're going to have Bashar calling crypto calls.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Um, yeah, let me check out my different uh coin market cap watch lists. Let's see here. Looks like this is the only one I can find. So trying to think of which coins people even still care about nowadays. I feel like everyone has given up on everything. But let's pull in Bashar. We're going to do an experiment to see how his crypto calls work out.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me know when you get a connection to Bashar.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay, and um, today is Wednesday, September 14th, and usually takes you several days to upload a video. So let's just say a week out from Friday. So let's go out to like next Sunday, or let me pull up the calendar real quick. Try to keep it tight. Yeah, so let's go to September 25th
Okay.
with Bashar.
So you want me to take Bashar to September 25th?
Yes.
Okay, September 25th, 2022. 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay. And what does he think about that time movement? Is he okay with that?
It's freaky. It's freaky, freaky.
That's what he says.
Mm-hmm. That's never happened before.
So ask him if in the last several days from September 25th, um, what is the price of Bitcoin, at whatever 8 p.m. Central or time, something like that.
Okay, so is the excuse me, the price of Bitcoin higher or lower than 20,000? Lower.
Okay. So um ask Bashar if we go under 18K.
Do we go under 18,000 for Bitcoin in the last week? Do we go under 18,000? I feel like it touches 18,000.
You know,
Touches into the 18s.
I think we'll have more fun. Let's just move them out a few more days to the end of September, or let me see. Let's just do the end of October on Halloween if we can on the 31st.
Okay. October 31st, 2022, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay.
Okay. And how did Bashar feel about that time movement?
How did you feel about that time movement? He's not too happy about it.
Ask him if he minds showing us, his accuracy with numbers.
Do you mind showing us your accuracy with numbers? No, not at all.
Perfect. Okay, so ask him if by the end of October, what was the lowest price Bitcoin reached?
By the end of October, what was the lowest price that Bitcoin reached? Did it reach above? Did it reach below 20,000? Was it below 18? Was it below 17? I feel like 17, 16, or 17. It
Ask
could definitely touch into those.
ask Bashar if it goes under 16K.
Does it go under 16,000? No.
And Okay, we're gonna do just a few of these, and then we're gonna get his like way future outlook and see if he can tell us about, if crypto continues to exist. So let's do a few of the major ones.
Okay.
Um, so looks like XRP isn't doing so great. Here's a level. Ask him if XRP goes under 30 cents by the end of October.
Does XRP go under 30 cents by the end of October? Yes.
And does it go under 20 cents by the end of October?
20 cents by the end of October. No, it stays above 25.
Okay. Gotcha. So it sounds like that's basically going down. Did XRP spike at all in October?
Did XRP spike at all in October? No.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Ask Bashar if Ethereum ever goes under 1200 but by the end of October.
Yes.
And does it go under 1000?
Does it go over 1,000? Ethereum. No.
Okay, there's a range for the dip buyers. Leave it at that. And ask him if all cryptos are basically in a downward trajectory between now and the end of October.
All cryptos are down trajectory from now to the end of October. Yes, mostly. Yes.
And ask him if Shiba Inu goes under 401.
Shiba Inu go under 401. No.
And does it go above 4016 by the end of October?
Does it go above that? No.
And ask him which does better between now and the end of October, if it's Luna Classic or the new Luna coin.
Which shows better between now and the end of October? Luna Classic or the new Luna coin? Classic.
So Luna Classic does better. Okay. And ask him if Luna Classic goes above 306 by the end of October.
3.306 by the end of October. Does it go above or below? Is it above or below 0.000? Did you say 36? No, sorry.
0.0006.
0.0006. Does it go above that? I feel like it hits that number maybe slightly above, and then it goes back down.
Okay. And ask him if new Luna does well compared to Luna Classic.
Does new Luna do well compared to Luna Classic? No.
Yeah, it sucks. I found out I had a couple, and it turns out they were locked, and I have a 21-day lock where I was trying to sell here at at $6, but it's probably gonna go all the way back down. But
no.
it's just they were free anyways from the drop or something. Okay, let's get a few other tokens. Ask me if Empire token continues going down from September, whatever today's date is, till the end of October. Does it continue to go down?
Does Empire token continue to go down from now until September? From now until October 31st? Mostly flat to down, yes.
Okay. And what coins are people asking you about, Liz? If there's one in particular or a couple,
You know, Sheba, but we did that.
Mhm.
They're not really going into these obscure coins anymore. Everybody seems to be staying around the top, tier, sort of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, XRP, those sorts of coins.
Okay, and then let's do Starlink. If by the end of October, if Starlink is under its 3-month low.
Starlink under its 3-month low. Yes.
Okay. Now let's move Bashar. We'll ask him kindly if he can give us some crypto perspective from the summer of 2023, looking backwards. So if you could move him to July 2023, whatever date you want.
July 31st, 2023, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay.
Ask him if Bitcoin is still around.
Is Bitcoin still in existence? Yes, it's barely holding on.
Ask him how much Bitcoin is in July, at the end of July.
Is Bitcoin higher or lower than 20,000? Lower than 20,000.
Is it much lower?
Is it much lower? No, but it's going nowhere.
Okay, so ask him if from September all the way to July, if Bitcoin ever goes above 30K.
Did Bitcoin ever go above 30K from September all the way to July? Yes, once.
Did it, what did it top out at? Was it 35?
What did it top at? Was it 35? 32.
Okay. And basically it goes down after it spikes from there.
Yeah, massive sell off.
And ask him what month it goes to 32.
Which month did it go to 32? Was it in 2022 that it went to 32,000? Oh, I think he's talking about it's already been there this year. Does it go from September to July? Does it ever hit 32,000? No. So I think he was already talking about it already hit 32 this year.
Yeah. Well, it's been a nice steady decline. So, but between September and July, does it ever go above 28K?
July 31st, 2020. Does it ever go up 28K? Yes, once.
So is that the highest Bitcoin goes for the next 7 months or so?
Yes, if it even makes it up that high. Yes.
And then ask him if any genres of coins do exceptionally well between now and July, if like metaverse or utility tokens, which one does the best genre wise?
Something to do with art.
So NFT, ask him if it's NFT type coins.
Yeah, some of those do well sometimes. There's a lot of those. What other genres are there?
Well, so there's meme, which is like Shiba Inu.
Mhm.
Ask him if meme coins do well between now and July.
No.
And by July, by the end of July, has Shiba Inu uh, ever pulled more than a 5x?
No. Maybe 2 or 3 at the very most.
Ask him between now and July, which would do better, Shiba Inu or a metaverse token?
Well, you have to be more specific.
Yeah, so like let's see, Shiba Inu or UFO gaming. Which does better between now and July?
Which one? Shiba Inu or UFO gaming? Which is better between now and July 23? UFO.
And same timeline, which does better, UFO gaming or Starlink?
UFO gaming. Starlink.
Ask him between September and July 2023, which month is the best month to sell the top of Starlink?
Maybe March, February, March.
Okay. And ask him if there's a big crypto crash towards the end of the year.
Is there a big crash? More than 20% towards the end of this year. Yes, it's coming.
Ask him if it's in December.
Is it in December 2022? No, I feel like November, he said.
Okay. So let's just get some non-financial advice from an alien. If he thinks November is the best time to buy crypto.
Is November going to be the best time to buy crypto? No, you should get out while you can. You
Okay.
believe in crypto? No, he doesn't believe in crypto.
Yeah. Well, who knows if they use money anyways where they
They
are.
don't.
Yeah, they don't. They don't actually need money because they
No.
actually absorb energy from the sky or whatever. Um, so okay, and then ask him which does better, Starlink or Empire token between right now and the end of July.
Starlink or Empire? Which one does better, Starlink or Empire? Empire.
And does he think Empire token does well in the same time zone, like around March?
Yes, February, March. Yes.
Would would Bashar say that out of all the coins we listed, Empire token does the best between now and July?
No.
Okay, so that leaves UFO. Okay, yeah, let's ask between Empire and UFO token, which does better between now and July.
Empire UFO chicken is just better than UFO.
Cool. So we just went in a big circle. He said Starlink does better than UFO. Ask him if that's true, if Starlink does better than UFO.
Yes, on the whole.
Okay, let's ask percentage gains wise from the end of September to July. Which one makes more percent gains if we bought at the end of September? Starlink or UFO gaming?
If we buy it at the end of September, which one makes more percentage gains? Starlink or UFO gaming from now until July? UFO.
Cool. I'll leave it at that. And let's get a little crypto perspective. Does Bashar think that the governments will basically like make crypto illegal?
You think the government's going to crypto illegal? No, not anytime soon.
Okay.
They can't
And
keep up with they can't keep up with the technology.
yeah, and let's get his perspective on CBDCs. Ask him if he thinks governments will use crypto for our digital cash.
No, they'll create their own.
Okay, and ask if if they will use artificial intelligence for this new digital cash.
Yes.
And will it have anything to do with getting any type of implants?
That's where it's heading.
Um, can you ask him if the point of the recent inoculation agenda was to give us microchips?
No.
And ask if he thinks
Be
that,
careful. Be
yeah,
careful. YouTube will throw us off.
ask him if he thinks there was anything deceitful about the last 2 years virus wise.
Ooh, you said the V word.
Uh,
Was there anything deceitful in the last 2 years? Yeah, lots of deceitful things. Lots.
does it
Be
have
careful.
yeah, does it have anything to do with how many people exists?
Existed. No, it was more to do with precautions.
Okay. And let's go ahead and ask him a totally different question. Ask what he thinks about fluoridation in the water of our drinking water.
What do you think about fluoridation in our drinking water? Is that a good thing? It's okay. Explain. The fluoride in the water?
Yeah, ask him if it has anything to do with clogging our pineal glands.
No.
Or like harming our third eye.
Or harming our third eye. Does it have anything to do with harming our third eye? No.
Ask him if there's anything in our food or water that is harming us, that is purposely in it.
Harming us? Yeah. In the food, yeah.
Ask him if he's referring to genetically modified food.
You're referring to genetic. Yeah, that's part of it, yes.
And pesticides.
Pesticides. Absolutely, pesticides. And also fillers.
Oh yeah, fillers are nasty. You guys gotta check those out. Um, and then one thing that someone asked him on a talk, I don't think he got into it. Can you ask him what's the deal with let's see, what do they call it? They are when a plane leaves that stream in the sky.
Oh, the jet stream pollution?
Yeah, ask him if there's
Chemtrails?
chemtrails. Ask him what's going on with chemtrails on Earth right now.
They're toxic.
And are they full of things that make humans infertile?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of silver in that.
But that's in the environment in general.
Yeah, well, okay, let's ask him if he thinks that there is purposely put toxins in chemtrails.
Yes, because it's the way it's manufactured.
Yeah, so like the big question is if there's, a secret ingredient that has to be applied, by
No.
gotcha. Hmm. Yeah, well, I'm really glad we got on to the fluoridated water. I wanted to touch that with you at one point. Because I think
Yeah, that was cool. I like that very much. I drink fluoridated water all the time, and I use my third eye.
yeah, totally.
In fact, I would rather drink fluoridated water. I know this is going to sound nasty, and bring on the hate mail, people. Bring it on. But I would rather drink that than plastic water in plastic bottles. Oh, that's a good question for
Yeah.
Bashar. Which is healthier, fluoridated water out of a tap or a water bottle, a plastic water bottle? See, fluoridated water in the tap. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. So BPAs, let's,
Bad news.
what does BPA stand for? BPA, maybe that. Ask them if BPAs are really bad.
Extremely bad.
Nice.
Yeah. BPA, even canned food, they spray the inside of the can with
Yeah.
BPA in order that the food doesn't stick to the can, right? It's like a really thin film of plastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad stuff. Bad. And Bashar is saying we should be drinking out of glass, not plastic. And we should eliminate all plastic from our lives immediately. We are killing the planet and killing the human race.
And let's get Bashar's opinion on Willa real quick. Ask him what his opinion is on Willa Hilly Chrising.
What is your opinion on Willa Hilly? A fraud. I felt that.
Ask Bashar why he kind of introduced Willa to Bashar's audience.
He didn't really introduce it. Willa just entered in and polluted it.
So Bashar doesn't like Willa.
No, not at all.
Wow, that's bizarre. Because yeah, people have to just watch that episode, I guess. But yeah, that's a little bit of clarification. I know a lot of the people watching this video probably haven't watched the other one, so let's just leave it at that. So that was a fun experiment. Let's see how the crypto predictions play out using someone who is not bound by time.
Or universal money laws.
Exactly.
I thought about that. I was like, okay, we've learned a lot here. First of all, they don't need money. They just pull the energy in to work for whatever they need. And I'm thinking, okay, but if I need money or if anybody else needs money, does that mean we pull the energy in from the universe? Well, yeah, that's how money flows in because money is energy. So there's something more to that. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing, which is really interesting, is the fact that, Bashar is not bound by universal laws of money like we are.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we have all sorts of issues with blockages, and we'll see what happens. This is just an experiment. Do not. Do you know what I mean? Just don't do it.
Well, let's ask Bashar, what is the probability that his number predictions come true?
What is the probability that your number predictions come true? 98%.
And ask him again, which is the best time to sell before the dip this year? October, the end of October?
This year, would it be September? No, October. Probably the first or second week of October.
And then, wait. And then he basically doesn't like crypto and says, but tell him, we need money to survive. And,
Yeah, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
We need money to survive. Yeah, they don't get it.
Cool. Okay, between now and the second week of October, is there any good cryptos that go up a lot?
Of the cryptos that we talked about, was there anything a lot? Possibly Ethereum. Watch Ethereum.
Okay.
By percentage.
And ask him if Bitcoin will be around for many more years.
Will Bitcoin be around for many more years to come? No.
Does it go away in 2022 or 2023?
Maybe 24 now.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah, we can always revisit that one again.
Yeah, totally.
Well, this is great. Thank you so much. Anything else?
that's it. I mean, you can ask him where we can find the pot of gold, but
Where can we find the pot of gold? He said standing next to the leprechaun.
yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, goodness. At least he has a sense of humor. Well, thank you, Mr. Robot. Again, if anybody wants to get in touch with Mr. Robot, he does do energy healing. Please contact him at moongrass777@gmail.com. If you want to get in touch with me, I am Psychic Liz Cross. You can find me at psychiclizcross.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, or you may miss out on more alien crypto predictions, which is probably the weirdest title out there on YouTube today.
It's probably going to be the best thing ever. Yeah.
It's awesome. So thank you, Mr. Robot, once again. And thank you, everybody, for being here.
Awesome. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you.